Are you feeling stuck in a problem, unable to see a way out? Imagine a different approach, one that doesn't focus on the problem but on the solution. This is where solution-focused brief therapy, or SFBT for short, comes into play. Instead of digging deeper into the problem, SFBT asks, what's working in your life? It's about exploring the positive aspects that are often overshadowed by the problem. It's about recognizing your strengths, the things you're good at, the things that bring joy and satisfaction. In SFBT, we believe that you have the resources and the ability to overcome the challenges you're facing. We focus on identifying these strengths and building on them as they hold the key to your solution. This therapeutic approach is not about fixing what's broken, it's about nurturing what's working. It's about giving more power to the positive and less to the negative. Let's remember, we grow not by fixing what's broken, but by nurturing what's working. Ever tried to measure the intensity of your problems? In solution-focused brief therapy, or SFBT for short, we use a tool called scaling. Picture a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 representing the most intense version of your problem and 1 the least. Now ask yourself, where does your problem sit on this scale today? This simple question allows us to assess the intensity of the issue, to recognize any progress made, and to identify practical steps to move forward. Are you at a 7 today but were at an 8 last week? That's progress. Are you stuck at a 10? Let's break it down. What needs to happen to bring you to a 9 or even an 8? Scaling is like a roadmap. It shows us where we are, where we've been, and where we're heading. And most importantly, scaling helps us understand that every problem, no matter how big, can be broken down into manageable parts. Did you know that your problem is not always a problem? That's right. In the world of solution-focused brief therapy, or SFBT, we use a powerful tool called exception identification. This is all about exploring those moments when the problem you're facing is less severe or even completely absent. Think about it, there are probably times when you get a break from your problem, right? Maybe it's when you're engaged in a certain activity with a particular group of people, or during specific times of the day. These exception times are not random. They can offer valuable insights about your strengths and resources. By paying attention to these exceptions, you can uncover what works for you and what doesn't. You'll discover strategies that you've already been using to manage your problem, often without realizing it. You can then leverage these strengths and resources to create more exception times and ultimately reduce the impact of your problem. Remember, exceptions are not anomalies, they are keys to finding our strengths and resources. Have you ever imagined a future where your problem doesn't exist? This is the essence of future vision in solution-focused brief therapy. It's about looking forward, not backward. It's about creating a vision of a future where you are no longer held back by your current problems. Now imagine waking up one morning and finding that a miracle has happened. Your problem has disappeared overnight. How would your life look different? This is the miracle question, a powerful tool that helps shift your perspective from the problem to the solution. It encourages you to visualize a world where your problem is no longer an obstacle, enabling you to identify realistic goals that can turn this vision into reality. It's not just about wishful thinking, but about proactive planning. The miracle question isn't about dreaming, it's about realizing that we have the power to change our future. And with that power in your hands, you are one step closer to your preferred future.